We are Bear Hill Shire.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Hello. We always love demonstrations.
Oh, okay. Okay, most of all this information you can see on YouTube or the internet, or you go to your library and get a book. This is, I'll start with the basics.
All right.
This is a 4-shaft loom tabletop. This is the front of the loom, also known as the cloth beam. That's what this is. This is the reed. This is what's used for tapping down the threads in place. This tall piece in the center is the castle. These are the shafts. We got 4 of them. And you can go 2 at a time, or 1 at a time, or 3 at a time.
But never all 4 at the same time?
Oh, you probably can, but would be kind of silly because then it would, oh, that's why. Because then the thread wouldn't be open. All right. And it looks like okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. All right, and this is the back of the beam. Right now somebody has warp on it. This loom has been in some place, I think it was a shed or someplace for a long, long time. One way you can check if yarn or string you're thinking of is strong enough is you do the snap. Oop, that's not going to be.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work.
It's probably not going to work as well. Okay.
And you can say, oh snap.
Yes, you can. So, this goes over the top here. And then what you're going to do is we have to thread it. This, I have been told you could probably, this is called the castle.
Yeah.
You can take it off and flip it around. So it's right-handed instead of right now it's set up for left-handed.
Handed, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. I just discovered this. If you want to come look.
Yeah. I'm just gonna.
All right. The shaft fell off the lever, but it's just very easy to put back on. I think it should be. Come on. If you came off, you can go back on, right?
Should.
Poor thing's had many miles put on it.
Well, if it's a castle and we can take this stuff off, maybe we might have to do that now and fix it that way.
Don't know. It might be.
These things now, those are.
No, those are what keeping the spring and the pressure on the reeds. All right, stop.
Would pliers or a tool help?
No, I don't think so.
Big, strong, manly hands.
No, it's not manly. It's just, as you can see, there's some give in here.
Yeah.
And now I gotta figure out how to lower these things because they're not supposed to be staying up. You might want to pause the film while we argue this. Okay. Let's start.
Yeah, so bring this back up.
Okay, in here, the heddles have a little loop.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little hook. Okay, you lower the heddle, which I just discovered that the lowering lever is here. And when you do, you can hook it on or off. If you don't want to use all four, you can disconnect one, and then you move all the reeds from the side.
So you would move all these to, if we're on
Yeah.
disconnect one, just move them all to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay. All right, what we want to do. All right, and then this is the importance lever, because when you go like this, they stay up, and this is what you have to hit for them to go down.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for, and okay. So, when you warp, they've already put all the the strings on the back.
And as we determined, that string is not good, but it works for this purpose.
Yeah, we'll work for this. We can show and get started. All right. I don't know how many there are. Okay, basic weaving pattern is you would have one set of strings on the 1, 2, 3rd, and 4. Okay? And with that, you can do a lot of different things. Now to warp, you would go from the front and first you would warp these, the heddles. Okay? A Heddle Hook you can purchase, or I have used, and that's what I was at the store looking for. They are little dental flossers, but they're the little blue and they're a loop and they point out.
Oh, you mean the floss toothpick?
Well, not the
thing?
pick. Well,
Yeah.
It's just a loop, and then it's. But I didn't find it. Or you can use one of these. Basic thing is you need it to be thin enough to go through the heddle.
See this little hole? You might need to be.
I don't know that this one will work very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Oh no, okay. We can move chairs and have all kinds of space wherever you need.
It goes through the heddle, through the hole like that, and you grab your thread.
And it's a very small hole.
Yeah, you might have to,
Oh.
and then you pull it through. Okay, and you pull it to the front. And that's the first shaft. And then you pull one from the second shaft. Just one, not two. And you go through the hole. A fine crochet hook would probably work also. these are a little fat for this purpose.
But it works for demonstration.
Yes. And then you grab one from the third. Grab the next thread.
Did you, Karen, set these so that they're like in order, or is that any make any difference?
It does help if it's in order, but we've already determined that this cotton fiber is very aged and probably won't work. That's the third one. And then you go to the fourth shaft. We're just doing a simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called, well, not only warping, but okay, and slaying the reed is when we put them up here. I don't know what this is. Do you have a fine?
Yes, I do.
So,
I didn't know if you really
crocheter.
wanted one at this point, but yes, I do.
I'm gonna need one at least after this, and this is starting to get annoying.
Okay.
Or a regular paper clip, not a plastic hardwood one. These, because this is like 1/2 millimeter.
Too thick?
Yeah.
It's always just that little bit.
Mhm.
I've noticed that with crafting a lot. It's like just this much off, and it's like, okay, there
Well,
it goes.
and the other thing is we're going to have to slay each one of these threads through the reed,
reed.
and it doesn't even fit.
Through the reed. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yes. Yes. So.
Yeah, you tell us, Zakaya.
Okay. So we got those 4, and then we continue on with one of the front ones. There is on YouTube a wonderful fellow. His name is, he goes by Curmudgeon 66, I think. All right, I grabbed the 10. But he has videos. He's also in Wisconsin. He does reenacting, but he tends to do more 1800. All right, move these all the way out of the way.
This style of loom,
Uh-huh.
does it have a time period that is probably more likely that it was used?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
4-shaft loom, probably. Well, I know the Viking era was known for the.
So they did more of the tablet weave?
No.
Or the card weaving?
They used the looms that were. They leaned up against the wall.
Oh, okay.
And this crochet hook is working so much faster.
Oh, good.
Yes, and if you were to do the full reed,
Yeah.
which is like 300 some threads,
Wow.
you would probably be doing days. Before you actually got to the weaving. The weaving is fun.
The setup, not so much.
Well, it can be fun once you find your rhythm and zone, and if you get it set up right. But my problem is, about the time I get to the zone, I gotta go to work, or the dog comes and interrupts, or the cat. So you might find it easier to sit on a taller stool.
I don't know how high that can go, but he could make it higher.
Well, I mean, if this was on a lower
Table?
bit of table, every person is different. You got to find out the ergonomics that works for you. I have one similar to this, but it's on a stand. It doesn't have to sit on a table. And for that one, my weaving chair is an adjustable bar stool. And it's very nice. It's comfy and cushy, and it swings and spins around. And
Do you want something to drink?
a glass of water would be nice.
Ice or not?
Ice would be fine.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna finish this one set, and then we'll move on to slaying the reed, and then we can stop the video for a little bit while we get this set up.
All right.
Also, sometimes it helps, depending on the color of your warp, to have a different cloth in the background, so you can see better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my. I guess she heard me saying here for 3 hours.
No, I was just making sure that you would have room and it wouldn't tip as you go.
Okay. So, now I will turn it around so you can see from that side.
All right. Oop. Don't want that part yet.
All right. What you will see is some of the threads come up on this one.
Yeah.
Where's that lever? Some on the next one, some on this one, and some on this one. This one seems to be a little bent. I don't know.
We should be able to fix that. Yeah.
It would probably be best if this whole thing was taken apart and cleaned. And
Yeah.
excuse me, I need a drink.
All right, I'm pouring it.
Now, let's see if this is.
Oh, yeah, you right, Karen? Sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna have it shoot over my shoulder. If you want to check.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna show you how to slay the reed. It's easiest if you put the threads over the top. And you put the hook in between the reeds. And you hook it. And you pull it through. Just pull it through like that.
All right.
And then you drop it. And then you have to make, this is where bright lights
Yeah.
and good eyesight, you got to make sure you get the next reed. And you pull. Luckily, we know it will be from shaft 2, not shaft 1. Because otherwise you're going to get all tangled up before you...
Even start?
Yeah. You pull it. And you hook it.
Now, have you moved over from those slots? Or is it the same slot that you're going through?
The second thread is in the second slot to the right.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You drop it down. So, painter's tape helps because you can then stick 20 at a time up here.
Green tape right over
Green
there.
tape right over there?
Right on top.
Oh, that's just a,
Yeah.
Even
Suggestion.
if we're just, yeah.
you know. So I'm going to grab the next 2. We're going to do one set at a time. And then we'll just tape this because as you saw, they fell down and then you get all confused. And then you pull over because we are doing a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 3rd shaft. See? Number 3. Make sure you go next to where you were before. A wire loop might work easiest for this. And then that there. And then number 4. Sometimes, you know, if you want and you're getting confused and cross-eyed, it might just help to lift the handle. Pull it through. And you drop it. And then you go the next. Like I said, you get into your rhythm, everybody sets their own rhythm. You can figure it out. One more time for the camera. Now, if you notice, they're all next to each other nicely. Okay?
Oh, neat. Yeah.
All right. Want to show the camera?
I'm just making sure. Yeah.
Can the camera see?
Yep, camera can see.
All right. All right. What I just did. This is the front apron. There was only one string holding this in place, but we'll just. Now comes the fun part.
Yeah.
And this is your basic peaches and cream cotton used for dish towels, dish rags.
Oh, this one?
No, this here.
Okay.
If this is what came with it, that's probably what you're going to want to look for.
Yeah.
Something sturdier.
That works for now.
Yeah. Some looms don't even have this.
Yeah, some of the ones I've been looking at more like, you know, the card looms and everything like that, or the tablet weave looms.
The inkle
have
ones.
this, yeah.
So these go up, shuttlecock
Yeah.
goes through.
So what will happen is when they go up, on this side you will see, this is called the,
See, this is why I
shed.
bought everything.
The shed,
Okay.
okay?
And you run that through.
And then you run this through.
And that's got the
This would have what's called the weft. Weft goes left and right. Get that? Left.
the weft.
Okay. Warp is what goes front and back, or up and down. And the shed is where you go it goes through, and then you pull it forward like this.
Tighten it down.
Yep. And then you would do the other two. Or, you know, various combinations. Oh, did that one? Your shaft number 4 is a little wonky.
Okay.
But once you get it all threaded, you would tie, you do a half over.
And this is just string that was bought from the store.
No,
That's what was on it. So it's probably old. We know it's old and will
We
need
were
to be
able to rip it
replaced.
off without any issue.
Okay, so then you would tie it to the front here like this when you're all done, and then you tighten it up like that. You have to check that the tension. We'll work on that later. And then you would go up. That's one. And go across. Let me have this.
Okay.
Let's do a dark blue. It will
dark
show
blue.
up. All right. Okay, this needs to be taut so it works better. Jack 2. It's going back the other way.
So you don't really need the weft. You just it helps.
This helps a lot. This is only 12 strings right now, so you're going to want something a little bit better. I have made, depending on how wide your warp is, I have made a shuttle from, is this coming up? All right. I have made a shuttle from a paint stick from Menards. You know.
Sure.
Now look. All right. Then you would go like this between each one. And this is the fourth one. And this is called a twill, the way it's set up right now, where it goes under 1 and over 3, which is what you're wearing on your jeans. Okay?
Oh, the jean pattern is
Yeah,
that?
that's a twill. Okay?
Really?
Yes. So, I think it'd be best if we stop that for now.
This has been a production of Bear Hill Films.